Congratulations. Come on in. Have you been there? No. Kev's back.
Thank you.
Sorry. Where's Kim today? Do you know?
I don't know where she's at.
I really want to meet her.
21.
Such a bargain.
That's the only reason you got here on time, Kevin said, because there
Thank you.
No, we're so sad. We can't do that. I'm fine. I'm so fine.
Again, they have that at the convention. It's like
Hey, I'm still tired. Our wonderful driver, Mike. Let everybody give a round of applause. I don't give what the fuck they say about New Jersey bus drivers. We have great bus drivers. It's all the guys from New York that are crashing on our turnpikes, parkways. The drivers, relax, buddy. I'm born and raised in the Bronx. One girl asked what part of Ireland, Galway, Ireland. It's the West Coast. That's where my family's from. 1 year, a couple of years ago, was voted the fastest growing city in Ireland. Oh, the hell with these commercials up front. It's like got to be the most fast-forwarded part of videotapes. That and the FBI warning. Dangerous Minds. I couldn't believe they made that into a show. Pulp Fiction, everyone. I remember when they told me that the Clerks trailer was on that, in there, before that screening. I was like, oh my god, that's great. That in 2 weeks or so. Let's give a big awe for that, huh? God's punishing him. They're giving him a daughter. By the way, folks, I'm not the only celebrity on board. We have Yahoo Serious in the back, everybody. Like you haven't heard that enough in this whole time, huh? I saw that look on your face like, oh, fucking comedian. Could have been worse, because a carrot top. At least Yahoo Serious is so abstract that people are like, who?
Don't forget Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob. Wow, that's true. The Bone would be hysterical. I like Krusty myself. I told people, I said, 6 of these tours, by the time this 6th tour come around, I'm going to be like Krusty the Clown. Oh, you fucking kids, here's the tour. We're going here, 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 and here. Nobody bother me. And it was funny because when doing Vulgar, you know, dressed up as Flappy the Clown, did he show any pieces of me dressed up as Flappy?
No.
As the regular clown, Flappy, I had regular clown makeup. I was just cracking. I was just so Krusty the Clown during that shoot. People were like, shut up, Bri. Enough with the Krusty. Hey, kids! So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to see, I believe, 5 different sites. We're going to first start up at Victory Park, which is the park where Holden and Alyssa discuss about how women can enjoy penetration. Otherwise known as?
Fisting.
Louder!
Fisting!
Yeah, baby. You know it. Okay, do we have anybody under 18? Good, no lawsuits. We had some young kid. How old was that kid, did you say, Mike? Probably like 12, 13 with his dad or someone. And here I am going, oh my god. So I was like, how old are you, kid? He's like, 23. I was like, cool. He wasn't really. He was really young. But I mean, I was like, good, you're buying me a beer later.
he really is. That's Andy. He's 23.
Wow.
With the crazy hair, right?
Oh my God. He can really buy me a beer. He owes me a beer. I did not know that. Yeah. Mike is stunned. No, because he said 23 and I thought, oh great, yeah right. And I made a joke of it. Oh, I feel bad now. Not really. Anyway.
Why are your trousers tucked in?
Huh?
Why are your trousers tucked into your boots there?
It was that militaristic look I was going for. It's royally here.
Yeah, well.
And everybody else in the state. Shot scenes of Vulgar as well. Some really funny stuff. We did the still shots of a birthday party, which eventually you'll see. Really funny stuff. So the swing set over there, and the monkey bars and everything is the actual place where we sat and did all that whole scene. So we're going to stop here, disembark for a bit. You can walk around, sit in the actual swings, take some photos if you like. And then we'll get right back on. It's starting to get a little wet out there.
One solo song. So these were the swings right there. Sorry. Those would be a little tough to get in. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. It's that one. One's already stolen. It is.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
The English guy. Or broke. I'm just trying to put some drama to it. Stolen. Highland is those hills over there. Obviously, the outside is the Atlantic Highlands. And you were saying about grown adults coming out to look at a swing and you're listening? You English. Probably the best.
Ready? Yeah. Anyway.
Probably your portrait. Thank God we're not in Detroit because it's snowing like hell out there. We're just getting a little mist.
It's bad enough.
How about Ithaca?
Yeah, I believe so. You're absolutely right. Now, man, you guys are scary. So we haven't told them that we're doing this tour. So every 2 hours is a new busload of people stopping by, taking pictures and videotaping and stuff out of the Halfstack house. What else did he play? I'm trying to think. Did he play anything else? Oh, he played like one of the people in the cigarette scene where we get pelted and stuff. Marilyn Gigliotti, everybody. Veronica. She's out in LA right now. As a matter of fact, she has an audition today, so Marilyn, my vibes are with you. Break a leg. Jeff, who played Randall, Jeff Anderson, and Lisa Spoonhour, they got married about 5 months or 6 months ago. So they're happily a couple, and they're living out in LA. That guy was actually the hairdresser's boyfriend who was just standing around, and we needed a guy. This guy literally is a video store customer, and he was in there like a month or two ago, and there was a whole bunch of kids here, fans, trying to get stuff at the store, and he got really testy with the video store clerk. He was just like, "What the fuck is going on here? These kids, why do they take up all the parking spots? All they're doing is taking pictures. They're not making you money. Why do you let them do that?" So it's pretty funny how art imitates life. And the store was still closed.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
If you had to choose, Caitlin or Veronica?
Caitlin. Caitlin, dude. Just because she was the second girlfriend. Yeah, that's it. Well, I don't know.
Aren't you and Marilyn like good friends?
Yeah, me and Marilyn are pretty good friends. We did Wait Until Dark together, as a matter of fact, which that's where that audition piece came from. It's just that she's older than me, and she has a kid that when I was single and stuff, or if it was Dante, are you talking as Dante or me personally?
No, it's you personally.
It would be Caitlin, because she's just more my age. I forget how old Marilyn is, but Oh, I'm sorry, but you asked me a question. I'm sorry I'm disappointing you. That's the truth.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know.
Who's this girl?
Don't worry. We can drive away. Tell you. Oh, look, you know, if you check out the bathroom where the guy died, why don't you do that? It's a special tour just for you. Let's go, Mike. Gun it, baby.
Who is this girl?
That was a friend of Kevin's. A cousin or something like that. She was funny as hell. She was funny, more funny off camera. She was just like, oh my God, she was a riot. What else to say? You guys, I guess, know the story of how Kevin raised the money and all that. Of credit cards. FEMA came and paid him money for sold his comic book collection, and then eventually bought his comic book collection at the store. That's how he got the store. Is he bought the guy who bought his comic book collection, and then the owner moved to Japan. It was totally like the Simpsons comic book guy. Totally looked like him. It was just so funny. That comic book guy is like every comic book store owner, kind of. I love the Clerks comic. I think it was wild when I first saw my likeness in a comic. I was like, oh my God. That's why when the animated series, which has been confirmed, I don't know if Kevin made the announcement, ABC has picked up 6 episodes with an option for 22 if it does very well. Which it will, because all you people are going to watch it. And myself and Jeff Anderson, Jeff and Lisa, because they are married and living out in LA and doing the whole acting thing as well. Well, we will be doing the voices of Jeff and Randall.
Yeah.
It's just, huh? Marilyn, I guess so. I don't know if she's been contacted. I mean, when she called yesterday, I wasn't in a position to say anything to her about it, but I'm sure she will make her appearance and stuff. It was funny because we were going through this tour yesterday, me, Kevin, and Brian, and we're to time it and everything and to say what we were saying. And he was pointing out different things that were just personal issues, like, didn't you fuck the girl who used to work in that deli back there? This is Brian and Kevin talk. He's like, yeah. He's like, whatever happened to her? I was like, I don't know. The other thing we were doing was like pointing out people like, oh, what a fat ass. Look at the ass on that one. Oh my God, look, isn't that Jimmy the Cripple's house? You know, things like that. I'm like, how am I supposed to tell this to people? He's like, yeah, but it's more interesting. I'm like, yeah, to you. I don't know these people. What do I care? Neither do these people. He's like, yeah, but, well, I guess you don't know them. I'm like, I don't. If I knew how we got crippled and it was a funny thing, maybe it's funny. But then the next thing you know, I have the friggin', you know, the societies for crippled people, whatever that would be, coming on my case. Haiku, the final ending about that. Speaking of which, I could make a haiku about that fucking dog. This dog, I hate it. I don't know that's the 575 thing, so don't quote me. But he also, so we're ready to leave, and I'm all pissed as it is, and I pick up my coat to leave, and it's fucking soaked. The dog pissed on my coat! Just to add to the humiliation. So this is the Haversack house. This is the exterior, which in the beginning, when I came out, there was a motorcycle over here. And in the beginning, when we first shot it, I would walk out, stop at the motorcycle, reach for keys like I actually owned the motorcycle, which would have been cool. But we added the little joke that I would then continue on and get into this big shitmobile. And the extra footage is we had Haversack's mom come out with a motorcycle helmet on, like a mom first, and then put the motorcycle helmet on, and then get on the bike. But that got cut out as well. Lenin's tomb, people, that wonderful famous guy. Yay! They're wedding. Hey! Welcome to the Haversack home. They're all going, we never, like I said, we never informed them that we were doing this. So they think hard copy has something on them or something. I'm sure there's a phone call going out to Ed going, Ed, we told you about those young girls you were dating? You would get us in trouble, now they're bringing busloads of people. It wasn't cool with that idea. They were just like, no. You know what it is? I think it's because it's raining lately that they all stepped inside. I think it's still going on. Yeah, because there's still cars out here. So, this is Polson's, everybody. This is the famous tipped over. Yep, there's someone coming out now, running out. Get away with that bus, you crazy kids. You want to stop for a second, Mike? See what happens? Yeah. Lovely RST video, where we spent a lovely 21 days shooting. 21 nights, actually, because that's when we shot everything. And this little deli on the end, we used to steal their bagels when it used to be a deli. We used to steal their bagels at night in the morning when their bagel run would come. go home at approximately noon and then come back at like 6 at night or 8 at night, then cover the night shift, and then we would then get to the film. In the beginning of filming, we had a crew of approximately 25, 30 people who were all ready and excited to play filmmaker. And then when they realized that from stop, do it again, stop, minus, all that stuff, our crew from 20 went down to 20, from 30 to 20, from 20 to 15, to eventually 4. Kevin, Scott, who ran sound, David Klein, our DP, and Ed Hapstack, who eventually then ditched us after half of the shoot. And then just me and whoever was the customer at the time, and Randall, or me and Marilyn or Steve and Lisa. And so, it was always a lonely thing. That's why in the credits, the boom credit is mounted, whoever held the stick at the time. So this was the counter right here. We lie down and I lamented about the whole evening, the whole
Move in, we have 55 people that fit in here. It's a small place.
just aren't in print anymore here. There's some films that you'd be like, oh my god, this is such an old film.
You gonna picture of me?
And actually, the first take of any scene in Clerks that was filmed first was the scene between me and Caitlin about I can't believe she's here, you know, and that whole thing that she's getting married. That was the first thing we did, and that's one take, and we were done. So what you saw was our first take of the whole film. Yeah, here's Navy SEALs. Ooh, Navy SEALs. Someone did that. They took the box and they want to take pictures of themselves with Navy SEALs in the store. So if anybody wants to do that, that's why it's lying here. What's his name? Charlie Sheen type
Take
of
pictures
thing.
of all the traffic.
Michael Bay. And those little collages up there, Kevin made actually when he used to work here. And the sign that said like brand new videos and all that used to be there.
So he's busy released artistic efforts. RST Video Porn Room. Please close the door once inside. All titles are 2 for $2.65. Feel free to browse. Ask about our adult titles for sale. And remember, porn is cool.
And if you look closely, it's a word bubble being coming out of Alvin.
No, the cut. Yep, open 24 hours. That is the lovely diner. Plus the other thing is if we stop there and people start eating and wanting to order,